I met a guy recently that doesn't believe in evolution, right? So I asked him why. I said, why don't you believe in it? He goes, look, man, I've been to the zoo. I've seen the monkeys. They don't act anything like we do. Wrong way to look at evolution, right? Don't look to monkeys for human traits. Look to humans for monkey fucking traits. Right? It's a lot clearer to see. Do construction on the interstate. Bring 3 lanes down to 2. You watch the fucking monkeys. Am I right? We are an orange barrel away from the jungle, my friend. That's all you got to do to reduce this polite society. You drop an orange barrel. Fucking scratch-off tickets and Funyuns are floating in the fucking air. We lose our minds in construction, right? All politeness out the window. Coexist Corolla throwing chicken tenders at a church bus. The only way this civilization makes sense to me is we're monkeys. Otherwise, I'm severely depressed. Last year, over 100 human beings injured themselves trying to shoot fireworks out of their ass. Over 100. If we're monkeys, that's not too bad. We're kicking ass and we're monkeys. If we're made in God's image, I'm fucking scared. It's a scary thought, you know? If there are gates and I get to walk through them and I hear, light me up, Moses. I got to tell you guys about this. This is so funny to me. Last year, a group of students at Yale University did this study. They taught monkeys how to use money, right? They had a bunch of monkeys. Each monkey got a stack of coins, okay? And they had grapes. And they taught the monkeys, if you want a grape, you have to buy it with a coin. First thing that happened, one of the monkeys stole all the fucking money. Just like us, you know? The other 99% were pissed. You have to be informed to get that punchline. You guys can look that study up, Yale Monkey. It's hilarious. Within 3 minutes, and I'm not making it up, within 3 minutes of them knowing how we use money, one of the female monkeys figured out, I do not need money to get a grape. Isn't that amazing? The first female monkey prostitute was dude, she was balling all the dudes. She had all the coins by the end. She had all the grapes, all the coins. There's sleepy monkeys everywhere. You put 100 monkeys in a room with 100 typewriters, eventually one of them will write Shakespeare. I don't think it's the right way to look at evolution. You put 100 humans in a room, eventually we'll all start masturbating and throwing our poop. As soon as that cell phone battery dies. The state of Alabama started teaching evolution in their public schools this year. I know. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm proud of you. Evolution is slow. States of Tennessee and Louisiana both have laws on the books opting out of teaching evolution. Don't you love the English language? No. We opt out. You guys go ahead. You go ahead and learn. We're going to be back here. Just thinking about mermaids. I don't understand how you opt out of educating your children. I don't understand that. We're going to be back here just ignoring all the information. That's the closed mind's favorite hobby. Ignoring information. That is their favorite thing to do. Have you read this? Fuck no! Once your mind is closed, it is done. It thinks it knows all the answers. That's what a closed mind is. It thinks it knows all the answers. Once that happens, you cannot let anything new in there. It might challenge something you already believe, and then fuck, I had to pull my knife out. That's when shit went wrong. I want all the information. I don't know if you guys are anything like me. I want it all. I'm a curious little monkey. I want to know things I don't believe in. I want to know things I do believe in. I like all the information, you know. Anti-abortionists like to point out that at week 5 in the womb, a fetus develops a heartbeat, right? I looked it up. It's true. Week 5, it gets a heartbeat, right? They never seem to mention at week 5, it also has a tail. Why don't they put that on the billboards? Some babies are born with tails. I just learned that. It's fascinating to me. And they're not tiny either. I mean, it's a pretty good size. You could smack a rat with it.